What's your level of English? Beginner, intermediate, or advanced? This quiz will help you discover where you stand on the path to English fluency. Before you start, please take a moment to read the description. It's important to note that this test gives you a general sense of your English level, not an exact classification. So, let's get started. Level Beginner. Question number 1. Which sentence is correct? The correct sentence is, the children have a lot of energy and love to play outside. In this sentence, the subject, the children, is plural, so the verbs should also be in their plural forms to agree with the subject. Number 2. In which sentence can you write is? The correct answer, this is my favourite book of all time. Number 3. Choose the correct short answer to respond to the question, are you ready to start the day? The correct short answer is, yes, I am. Question 4. Choose the correct preposition to complete the sentence. The correct answer, in. So, the sentence should be, my birthday is in December. Question 5. Which of the following sentences is correct? The correct sentence is, there is only one solution to this problem. Question number 6. I can't believe, already time to leave for the airport. The correct answer, I can't believe it's already time to leave for the airport. In this sentence, it's is a contraction of it is. Question 7. Where can you write lives? My aunt lives in a small apartment with her cat. In this sentence, lives is the correct verb form to agree with the singular subject, aunt. 8. Complete the question. The correct answer is, they are. I can't find my binoculars. Do you know where they are? Question 9. Complete the sentence with the correct modal verb. The correct answer is, be able to. I would like to be able to solve complex maths problems quickly. Question 10. Choose the correct word to complete the sentence. The correct answer is both of. The sentence should read, Sarah and John are talented musicians and both of them play multiple instruments. Question 11. Which sentence is not correct? The sentence that is not correct is, we didn't understood the instructions. The correct sentence should be, we didn't understand the instructions. The verb understood should be in its base form, understand, when used with didn't to form the negative past tense. Question 12. Which sentence is correct? The correct sentence is, how much sugar should I add to the cake recipe? Question number 13. Choose the correct verb to complete the sentence. The correct answer is have. We're going to have a party on Saturday to celebrate my birthday. Question 14. Which sentence is correct? She had a long day at the office and now she looks tired. This sentence is correct because it uses the adjective tired to describe her current state. 15. Complete the sentence with the correct first conditional form. The correct answer: if she doesn't hurry, she will miss the bus. Level intermediate. Question 1. Choose the correct preposition. The answer is in. The bus will arrive in Los Angeles after a long overnight journey. Question 2. Complete the sentence. The correct answer is to finish. I want you to finish your homework before you watch TV. Question 3. Which sentence is correct? The correct sentence is, I started learning French 2 years ago. Ago is always placed after a time expression and is typically used with simple past tenses, not perfect tenses. Question 4. Which sentence is correct? The correct sentence is, I won't be attending the charity event this weekend. In this sentence, the future continuous tense is used. Question 5. The new restaurant in town is than the old one. The correct answer is much nicer. Adding much before nicer emphasizes the degree of the comparison. More nicer and much more nicer are grammatically incorrect. Question 6. Complete the sentence. The correct answer: risen. The popularity of the new smartphone model has risen among customers. Question 7. The correct answer: nothing physically wrong. The doctor examined her thoroughly but found nothing physically wrong with her. Question 8. Which sentence is not correct? You can't watch TV despite you finish your homework. This sentence is not correct because despite is not typically used in this context to express a condition or requirement. Question 9. Which sentence is correct? The correct sentence is, he should have taken his umbrella, shouldn't he? In this sentence, shouldn't he is correctly used to form a tag question for the affirmative statement. Question 10. Complete the sentence. The correct answer, all by himself. The phrase all by himself means that he cleared up the mess without any assistance or help from others. Question 11. All week or all the week? The correct option is all week. So the complete sentence would be, she had been feeling tired and needed a break after working tirelessly all week. Question 12. Choose the correct option to complete the phrasal verb. The correct answer, came across. In this context, came across means to find something unexpectedly or by chance while searching or doing something else. Question 13. Complete the sentence. Used to work is the correct phrase to indicate that he had a past job as a waiter before beginning his own business. Question 14. Choose the correct option to complete the future perfect continuous tense. The correct answer, will have been working. By the time she finishes her residency next year, she will have been working tirelessly at the hospital for 5 years. Question 15. Which sentence is wrong? This sentence is wrong. He'd found should be changed to he found to make the sentence grammatically correct. Level advanced. Question 1. I didn't enjoy the concert and the correct option is neither did my friend. This option correctly expresses that both the speaker and their friend did not enjoy the concert. Question 2. Complete the sentence. The correct option is using. The sentence should be read, building a sustainable future involves using renewable energy sources and environmentally friendly technologies. Question 3. Complete the sentence. The correct answer, to another. The sentence should read, she learned a lot about different cultures and customs during her travels from one country to another. Question 4. Choose the correct prepositions to complete the sentence. The correct answer, to and with. People who live in areas that are prone to natural disasters, such as hurricanes or wildfires, must learn how to cope with the possibility of these events. Question 5. The correct answer is cite. The sentence should read, "When writing a research paper, it is important to cite your sources properly to avoid plagiarism." In this context, cite means to reference or acknowledge the sources used in the paper. Question 6. The correct answer is refrain. The sentence should read, "To maintain a healthy lifestyle, it is advisable to refrain from consuming excessive amounts of processed foods, sugary drinks, and alcohol." In this context, refrain means to stop yourself from doing something, especially something that you want to do. Question 7. The correct answer is rather than. The sentence should read, "The company decided to invest in renewable energy rather than continuing to use fossil fuels as they wanted to reduce their carbon footprint." Rather than is used to show a preference for one option over another. Question 8. The correct answer is in order to. The sentence should be read, "The airline company introduced new safety measures in order to ensure the well-being of its passengers and crew members." In order to is used to indicate the purpose or intention behind an action. Question 9. Choose the appropriate option to complete the third conditional sentence. If they had invested in the stock market earlier, they would have made a lot of money. Question 10. Choose the appropriate phrasal verb to complete the sentence. The correct answer is bring up. To bring up in this context means to introduce or mention a topic in conversation. Question 11. Choose the correct response to complete the sentence. I can't resist the temptation of chocolate. The correct answer is neither can I. Question 12. The correct word to complete the sentence is criterion. So, the complete sentence is, by this criterion, the candidate with the most relevant experience should be selected for the job. Question 13. The correct answer is gather. In this context, gather means to understand or conclude based on available information or observations. Question 14. The correct answer is, should you share? This sentence is an example of an inversion structure often used for emphasis or in formal writing. In this structure, the auxiliary verb should comes before the subject, you. It is used to indicate a strong prohibition or rule. Question 15. Choose the correct idiom to complete the sentence. The correct answer, one step at a time. Jane knew that in order to achieve her long-term goals, she needed to focus on her studies one step at a time rather than rushing through her assignments. When you do something one step at a time, you do it slowly and gradually. Thank you for taking this test. We hope this quiz helped you gain a better understanding of your English proficiency. Whether you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced learner, there's always room to grow. Keep learning, stay curious and continue to improve your English skills. Goodbye and best of luck on your language learning adventures.